Are you a big wrestling fan? If so, let's have a talk wrestling fan to wrestling fan. Hey, Jason here. If you're new to the channel, I've been an expat slash nomad for the last 10 years. I'm on my fourth country, third continent here in the southern region of Africa in Lusaka, Zambia. And I've started sharing what I've learned along this 10-year journey and also sharing more about myself. Plus, if you're an expat or thinking about becoming one, just sharing with you some of the opportunities that exist here because this is one of those countries not too many people talk about and not enough people are actually coming here. But today we're talking about something a little bit more different, actually more pop culture news. And it's about Hulk Hogan. If you're a big wrestling fan like I am, you may have just seen Hulk Hogan passed away. I think it was 2 days ago now or yesterday. When I first saw the um, the thumbnail of someone posting about it, I thought it was a joke. I'm gonna be real with you because now there's so many things where people joke about people passing away. Like you can't take a lot of things at face value. And when I finally saw the news was real, and then I saw the video of them trying to do CPR compressions on him coming out of his home, it was sad, man. I'm gonna be real with you. It was sad because it was a part of my childhood nostalgia that's gone now. You know, even now, like I'm not the biggest Hulk Hogan fan. It's like I don't like seeing older wrestlers back in the ring. I'll be honest with you. I feel like it's a young man's game, and you know, if you ever saw that movie, The Wrestler, like I don't want to see a wrestler pass away in the ring. Like I don't want to see a kid have that trauma, things of like that nature. And it's sad, man. But I've been seeing a lot of reviews and people talking about it. 'Cause a lot of people do legitimately hate him from a business perspective. Because yes, he used to bury people. Yes, maybe his identity of being the best wrestler was a little overinflated. But that's what it takes to be the best. Some people may call it egocentric people, but or very egoic. But it's an identity. To be the very best in anything, you have to have that identity that no one can beat. And so for that, I don't fault him, even for the burying young talent and up and coming people. And mind you, I've been a wrestling fan for a long time, man. I remember my brother Jerome. Uh, Me and him we used to always go to like the Sportatorium. Then whenever WWE would come into Dallas at Reunion Arena, like that's how old it was when we were going back when Reunion Arena before the American Airlines Center. We would go see the wrestling matches, man. And I missed the Sportatorium match. If you're from Texas and you've been to the Sportatorium, let me know down below. That place was memories. It was so fun going there. You could actually interact and like I used to get to go backstage, talk to some of the wrestlers, and some of the biggest names actually came from there, like Stone Cold Steve Austin. People don't realize he used to wrestle there. But back to Hulk Hogan, man. Like a lot of people now are talking about, like, oh well, he was a racist. He was doing this. He said this thing. And this is just my opinion. This is coming from me as a wrestling fan, as Jason. I don't care about that stuff. His personal life isn't. I didn't know Terry Bollea. I never met the guy. Um, I never lived in Florida or LA, the places he used to reside. I've never met him. I only knew him as Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania. And Hulkamania wasn't a racist. Hulk Hogan wasn't a racist. Maybe Terry Bollea was, maybe he wasn't. But also that goes back to, thought I heard some noise out there. Like, we got to quit acting like people are perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. He wasn't perfect. And we got to quit holding people to this perfect standard. Like, we do things out of anger. We say things when we're upset. Sometimes we react instead of responding. Sometimes people are instigating us to push us to that point. And sometimes some people just know which buttons to push to really piss you off. It's okay. But like, I don't feel like we should be dishonoring everything he did for that business, for that sport, just because of some mistakes he made in life. Even like, I'll give you another wrestler, like who's the blacklisted, you're not supposed to talk about, Chris Benoit. What he did in his personal life was horrible, what he did to his wife and child. But he was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. I used to love seeing the Wolverine. I used to love seeing him wrestle. Like he was such a great tactician when it came to the mat. Some of my best matches with him were him and Kurt Angle and him and Dean Malenko. And I used to love those matches. But what he did on a personal life was horrific, and there's no excuse for it. But like, it doesn't mean he still wasn't a great athlete. And I have that same sentiment towards Hulk Hogan. Yes, he used the N word. Yes, he may have said some racial profanities, but at the end of the day, man, look at the amount of kids that that man touched. Even if he may have been a racist in his personal life, Hulk Hogan touched a lot of black kids. Hulk Hogan encouraged and gave a lot of kids the imagination of, man, I can do this too. Would we have some of the big names that we have to this day that are not white wrestlers in the business? And I think sometimes we got to think about the bigger picture instead of just the little snippets of snapshots of people's lives. For me personally, to Hulk Hogan's family, my condolences go out to you. To Hulk Hogan, I know you can hear this up in you wrestling in that other life and the next stage of life. Thank you. Thank you for those matches you did. Thank you for becoming a heel when you joined the NWO, man. I remember when Jerome and I was watching that, man, we got so excited. We were just running around jumping. Our mom was mad at us, like, y'all need to shut up. You know it's fake. But we were so excited and had a great time, man. Like, and you see, like, my brother, I miss him. I'm not gonna lie about that. I miss him every single day. Tomorrow will be the anniversary of the day he was born. He was born 2 days before. His birthday was on the 27th. Mine is on the 29th. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Usually, these are some of the most depressing parts of my life around this time because a lot of birthdays are important to me. So there's a lot of memories that come up. But like, you see how talking about the Hulk Hogan thing, like I'm laughing, I'm smiling, I'm thinking about my brother, like the good times that we had together. And Hulk Hogan helped that, man. And so thank you for that. And I just wanted to share that. This is a really short, quick video because I feel like we have to stop putting people on these pedestals of perfection and just realize we're all thriving to be better in life, whether it's financially, whether it's socially, whether it's in a relationship. Just trying to be a better person. Even me, I'm striving to be better. There's things I need to fix. There's a lot of anger, resentment, things that I still hold on in my life that I'm, getting better at letting go. And just ask yourself too, like, what is it something that you could probably be better at today? Be better at tomorrow? Be better at next year? Because you never know when your time is. And God forbid, when your time comes, people are just holding on to that old image of you of when you did something bad. We all have done something bad in our lives. It's about the things that we overcome, and it's about how we become better people. And I just wanted to share that. If you have any questions or comments, or if you're a big wrestler too, let me know your favorite matches in the box below. Like I said, if you've been to the Sportatorium, let me know, man. Like I missed the Sportatorium. If I ever go back to Texas, I want to go to Houston, go to Reality of Wrestling, Booker T's his wrestling school, because I would really love to meet Booker T, man. I've always loved Harlem Heat. And so just remember this, man. Success is simple once you know how.